Close your eyes and think about the goal that you want to achieve. Can you see in your mind's eye and feel it in vivid detail? If you can't, then you need to keep watching, because doing this one simple exercise can make all the difference between whether you achieve your goal or whether you continue to struggle and fail. Before we get started, I made you a free, easy to use worksheet that goes along with this video, and I spent the time making it for you because I want you to actually benefit from what we talk about today. After all, knowledge and information are only useful if you put them into action to achieve the desired outcome and results. I'll leave a link to the free exercise sheet in the description below, and if you're watching this on Instagram, then just send me a DM and I'll send you a copy through the messenger. I would also really appreciate it if you enjoy this video that you leave me a like or comment or share, because when you do, it lets the algorithm know, and then other people who would also benefit from this video will be more likely to see it in their feed. I make videos on personal development, fitness, and plant-based nutrition, and I also interview other professionals who do the same. So subscribe and hit the bell icon if you want to be notified anytime I upload a new video. Okay, so let's get started. Do you have a goal of exercising more and eating better so that you can live life in a body that makes you feel confident and active? If so, then how many times have you started but stopped a new diet or a new exercise routine? How many times have you succeeded? Well, if you're like most people, then the answer to those two questions is A, I've tried way too many times to count, and B, well, I got close once or twice, but I slipped back into old habits and I still haven't achieved my big goal. So in my video on how to connect with your why, I mentioned that the longer it will take you to achieve your goal, the more clear and connected you'll need to be with the strong reason why you want to achieve it. The road between where you are today and where you would like to be is full of temptations and obstacles that can lead you astray and roadblocks that can cause you to give up. Having a strong sense for why you want to achieve your goal will help you persevere. But when you're faced with challenges and temptations, it can be really difficult to remember why you want to achieve your goal in the first place. And that's the reason I'd like to share this exercise with you today. So what this exercise is meant to do is turn your reason why into a powerful vision of what life will be like once you've achieved your goal. And after enough practice, the vision will be automatically recalled during the times and the moments when you need to remember it most. To do this exercise, lay back in a chair and close your eyes. And start by thinking about your big goal and go through the meaningful reasons for why you want to achieve it. This is that why that you discovered after going through the 5 whys exercise. Now begin imagining yourself 1 year into the future, and everything's gone perfectly and you're now living life the way that you've always wanted, in the body that you've always wanted. A scene should naturally start to begin playing out in your mind's eye. It should be a scene as though your goal has already been achieved. Furthermore, when you imagine your scene, do so from the first person point of view. In other words, you shouldn't be seeing yourself as though you were watching a movie, but rather as though you were actually in the movie. Now start asking yourself questions like these. What do you see? Where are you, and what do the surroundings look like? Is it daytime or is it night? Are you indoors or are you outdoors? Is it summer, winter, fall, or spring? Are you in your current location, or are you in another city or another country? Who are you with? Are you with your significant other, your children, your parents or family members? Are you with friends? Are you in a crowd of people? Or are you by yourself? What do you hear? Can you hear birds chirping? Is there music playing? Are you having a conversation with somebody? If so, what are you two talking about? What can you smell? Do you smell spring flowers? Do you smell food cooking? Can you smell the ocean or the forest? What do you feel? Do you feel the fabric of the clothes that you're wearing? Do you feel the wind on your skin or in your hair? Do you feel the touch or embrace of another? Do you feel your toes in the sand? What do you taste? Are you eating food or drinking something? Would you be saying anything to yourself like, I'm so happy and grateful that I stuck to my plan and I lost those 50 pounds? Take 15 minutes or more to paint this scene in your mind's eye. The scene should be short, about 5 or 10 seconds long, and remember, it should be directly linked to the achievement of your goal, so in the future once your goal is achieved. Once you've created your scene in as much detail as you can, stop. And now every night when you go to bed, do your best to replay the 5 to 10 second scene over and over and over again until you fall asleep. Now this is not an easy task to undertake, as your mind will quickly wander But every night as you practice, you'll get better and better and better until you can fall asleep with your scene still in your mind's eye. This exercise might seem, well, a little woo-woo, and I'll admit that it definitely carries inspiration from people like Neville Goddard and others in New Age thought. And there are also other creators like Joseph Ally, Brian Scott, and Joseph Rodriguez who teach this exact same technique based on the metaphysical implications. However, there is a real practical reason for why this exercise works so well. So let's go back to why it's so hard to stay on track with a diet or an exercise plan. Well, you fall off track because the immediate gratification of ordering takeout or skipping a workout outweighs the delayed gratification you'll experience from achieving your goal of losing 50 pounds. If you've gone through the 5 whys exercise, then it should feel a little easier to stay on track because you now have a more meaningful reason to stick to your goals than just losing 50 pounds. But what about when you encounter moments that are truly challenging and full of distraction, pain, frustration? Well, if you've done your visualization exercise often enough, then it will become like a memory. And during the times when you might disregard or altogether forget why you want to achieve your goal, your powerful vision will come to the rescue. Your vision of the future will flash into your mind's eye and bring you back to center. And even if you fall off the wagon for a day or two, doing this exercise will make it much more likely that you get back up and persevere towards your goal. Of course, there are more mysterious reasons for why creating a vision might be as powerful as it is, and if you believe in the law of attraction, then you have even more reason to do this exercise. But regardless of what might be at play behind the scenes, this exercise can be your key to finally achieving a goal that's caused you to struggle for far too long. This exercise doesn't cost you anything, and it's fun and enjoyable to do, and it can even help you if you have difficulty falling asleep. So there really isn't any downside. As I mentioned, I did make an exercise sheet to help create your vision and make it a little bit more easy for you. And you can download that exercise sheet for free by clicking on the link in the description for this video. If you're watching this on Instagram, then feel free to send me a DM and I'll send you the link directly. As always, thank you so much for spending some time with me here today. If you don't know me, I want to take just a second and introduce myself. So for over 10 years, I've been able to help men and women from all over the world create amazing habits, melt unwanted fat, and tone up their bodies so that they could finally feel confident, attractive, and comfortable in their own skin. So if you're currently trying to change your habits and achieve your fitness goals so that you can enjoy the best that life has to offer, then I've been able to help people in an intimate setting finally take control of their life so that they can find fulfillment, joy, and happiness in their body. And isn't it important that you go through the rest of your life feeling confident and proud of who you are? Isn't it important that you can express yourself and enjoy the best that life has to offer without feeling trapped by your body or lack of confidence? That's what I help people do, and I'd like to help you. I believe that you're here for a reason because there are so many other things that you could be doing right now. So if you feel like this is something that's already calling to you and you'd like to learn more about how we can work together, here's the next step. For people just like you who already enjoy the content that I share, I'm grateful to extend a very special invite. And this invite is for a 100% free discovery and strategy call with me. All you need to do is click the link below this video. And if you're watching this video on Instagram, just click the link in my bio. You'll be taken to my calendar where you can select the best time that works for you and then fill out a short pre-call questionnaire. So I just get to learn a little bit more about you, what your goals are, and how we might be able to help you achieve those goals. And then during our time together, I'm going to ask you a series of questions and we'll go through a few really simple exercises that will leave you with the clarity that you need to know exactly what to do next when it comes to achieving your goals and living your best life possible. And then at the end of our call, there will be an opportunity for you where we can work together in a more intimate setting for a longer period of time to help you get the support that you need to once and for all start living life the way that you've always wanted. Because you're here right now, I'd invite you to take that next step so that you can learn more about how you can experience more happiness, more joy, more confidence, and more fulfillment in your life. So click that link below this video to book a call with me, or if you're on Instagram, just send me a message, and I look forward to speaking with you soon. I'll see you in the next episode.